learn how to play Hell's Bells by AC/DC. This is a killer song, so let's get going. The first thing you're going to want to do is turn your gain down a little bit. I'm using just a normal crunch channel, but I have the volume back down for the beginning, the intro riff, basically, because it just has very little gain on it. Right? Just a tiny little bit of distortion. I'm going to play the whole riff first, and then I'm going to show you the two parts, and then we'll break it down. All right? All right, so the first part of that goes, you're going to lay your index finger on the 7th fret, because we want to grab both of these notes on the 7th fret, on the D and the G string. And then your ring finger is going to be on the 9th fret on the G string. So it starts with this open A, and then you're going to go pick the G string and then the D string. When you're done with that, you're going to pull this ring finger off and play that G string again. Let me do this really slow. And then to the D string and then the A string. So it should go like this. So now you're going to slide down to the 5th fret, except at the 5th and the 7th, you're going to play both notes on the D and the G string for both the 5th and the 7th fret. So we're going to slide from here, 5th fret, D and A. So same thing on the 7th fret, except he picks both those notes together. So you're just going to pick down the strings and then both notes on the 7th fret. And then end with the, it's just the D string and then the A string twice. Now the second part of the first riff, when he's going, instead of doing that, he does the, right? And all that is a power chord on the 3rd fret, here on the A string and the D string, index finger on the 3rd fret, on the A string, and pinky on the 5th fret on the D string. So it's just a C chord. But we're gonna, the second part of it, we're gonna stretch our index finger down to this B right here. So, and both times you're playing both strings. So, and then you're gonna finish it with just an open A. That's an important riff to remember because he uses it throughout the song. So the whole intro riff I'm going to do again really slow for you. So now going into the verse, he does that all the way up to going into the verse, and then he does this 2 little chord riff thing with this G, and then this suspended A with an F sharp, right? F sharp, yeah. So we're going to play a G like this. Then you're going to play this suspended A with your index finger on the F sharp, 2nd fret on the E string. And there's a rhythm to the way he does it. He goes with a rest between them. And then that riff again. Right? So I'm going to show you how he goes into that. The last time he plays this riff, that's when he does it. right? All right, so now we're up to the verse, right? So we got those two chords. Now the verse riff goes like this. Same exact position you started that intro riff with, except we're gonna play both strings at the same time. We're not arpeggiating them anymore. You're gonna play both those strings at the same time. And you're just gonna pull your ring finger off to the 7th fret. And the second part of it, same position again, except you're just going to pull your fingers off. So you're playing both the notes on the D and the G string, both the notes on the D and the G string on the 7th fret as well, but you're just going to pull them off. The last time he does that, he puts vibrato on that 7th fret. So the whole riff goes like this. And then there's an A before that riff. So. I like to do a slide there. It just sounds cool when you're playing along with the recording. Completely up to you. That's not how he does it, by the way, but that's just my own 2 cents. So once he starts singing, he does a very similar riff, except it's not up here anymore. He's playing the chords down here. On the A and the D string, you're just going to put your index finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and you're going to pull off to the open. That's it. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on the next 2 strings. So the whole riff goes like this. If you like this riff better, you can play it up here as well. It doesn't really matter. They're almost identical. So now we're up to the pre-chorus, and again, in typical 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐫 fashion, there's 2 parts to it. So it starts with this D, and you're just going to play a D and pull off all your fingers to just this ring finger. So you're going to play the first 4 strings, so from the D string down, and then hammer them back on. So it's not really hammer on, you're really just putting them back. So he does that 3 times. Right? And then after that, he plays his power chord, C. So 3rd fret, index finger on the A string, and then your pinky again, 5th fret on the D string, and with that G again. So. So the second part of that pre-chorus, he's playing an E up here on the 7th and the 9th fret. So it's just a power chord. You're going to put index finger all the way across all the strings to the A string, and then your ring finger or your pinky, whatever you're more comfortable with, on the 9th fret on the D string. So once you have the power chord down, all he does is pull off his ring finger. Right? And then he hits it twice. Then he finishes it off with a D and then an A. So the whole riff together goes. What's important to remember in that pre-chorus is that you're only playing the A on the first chord, and then you're going to use the E on the second when you pull this finger off. Right? And again, I'm muting in between. However, the last time he does it, he goes into this G and then does this funky bend on the 3rd fret here. So after you hit that E the second time, you're going to play a G, except you're going to bend this 3rd fret as you go into the chorus. And then it does the same. Super cool riff, right? So now we're up to the chorus and he does that exact same riff again. Except in the chorus, the second time he plays this, he goes down to that same pattern shift. And then it goes down to this A and then it goes into the solo, which I'm gonna save for my next video. So that's about it, guys. That's how to play Hell's Bells. That's the first part of it anyway. In the second part of this, we're gonna do the solo and the rest of the song. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. It really does help this channel. Smash that bell so you get notified when I make new videos. It really helps the channel a lot. I appreciate it.